Hello friends. So today we are going to talk about Qradar databases. So if you talk about databases in Qradar, there are two databases. First one is Ariel database, and that is used to store your events and flows. I will show you how the events and flows are stored. And the second database is Postgres. So I can say the configuration or the administrative stuff, whatever you are saving in Qradar GUI, those all stored in Postgres. Also, offenses are stored in Postgres. Rules are stored in Postgres. So the configuration related information, user related information stored in Postgres. So to interact with the Ariel database, we need AQL language, Ariel query language. And to interact with Postgres, if you're familiar with the SQL, DDL, DML, and DCL command, then you are ready to go for Postgres. Okay, so I will show you some how to access that one and how the database look like. So I'm going to my Qradar box. So this is my Qradar box command line, and I'm going to show you how to connect to the Postgres. So you can see I connected to the my Postgres, and Postgres, if I use sorry /d, you can see here schema is public, and you can see name of the tables. So basically, you can see the schema, and you can see the type table or sequence or whatnot. So I will not explain each and every table, but at least you can go through this, uh, and you can identify where data is stored actually for what purpose. Like I can give you some example, maybe a dashboard. You can see dashboard names maybe stored over here. Then you can see domains. If you created domains, then domains are stored here. Then whatever you are creating log sources, those log sources stored also in one table, that is sensor device table. So there are so many details. So this is a Postgres database, and and if you want to perform any select operation or something, then you can use select star from whatever device table is. So and you if you want to limit, you can put limit clause. What happened? Select star from sensor device. Mm, what happened? I will try first once again. Select star from sensor device. Yeah, something is problematic. I don't know why. What? Limit to. Okay, so limit to. So I can see only the two uh, log sources from my sensor device table. So this is I can say don't play with the Postgres database, because if you play with something and if it's broken, then it's problematic. So I never prefer update entries directly into this Postgres. Okay, so don't play with Postgres at all, otherwise it will create a problem. Okay, so let's go to the Ariel database then. So before starting with the Ariel, I need to show you how it look like. So if you go to store, cd, so I can see ls. So in store there are so many things. Okay, you can see here, but I'm interested where actually that my data is stored, right? Ariel. So you can see if I do pwd store Ariel, and if I have to ls, then you can see my events and flow store under that. So if I go to events, then you can see after that there is a again there are subfolders. Under event there is a payload folder and a record. So payload is nothing but your raw logs stored over there. In records, your normalized fields. So I can say payload is your raw logs, um, and records are your normalized fields are stored over there. And if you want to access your payload, you can go to payload, and then you can see time series fashion. Right now 2021 is year, the current month is March. Then okay, the right now R is 3, sorry, R is 7, so 7 hours. Okay, then next one is uh, sorry, March. So 2021 is the year, 3 is the March, and 7th is the date, today's date, 7th March. And after that, you can see here there are different number of, so 0 to 23, right? Hours. So right now, if I go to 8 hours, and if I see ls, you can see the payload over here. So if you can open and you can read out, yeah, but yeah, this is the payload. The record stored like this. I will go back again, and if I go to again store Ariel, then events, record will store the same format, year, after that month, after month is today's date, 7th, then I'm using same 8th hour. If I go, so this is a time series fashion database, I can say. Okay, so you can see device type, source IP, username, has identity. So basically, these are the normalized field, partial match, whatever, whatnot, category, device ID. So these are the normalized fields stored under this one. So if I go to if I do PWT, you can see here store Ariel events records, and this is a time series fashion. So Ariel is a flat structured database, and you can say time series fashion data is stored. And to access this one, you need to use equal language. So equal language you can uh, do via the command line, or I will prefer go to GUI, and if you want to search, you can go to the advanced search, and you can type here, select star from events last 1 day. So I can use equal queries in advanced search, and I will get the results. These results, so 30% complete, 34. So yeah, it's like results are collected. So equal query is doing what? It will query to the Ariel database, and whatever you are mentioning clause. So here we are collecting logs from events and for last 1 day, so 24 hours. So you can see progress 49%, 80% complete. And after completion of this, you will see the statistics like total results, how many total results we got, then what is the size of what data files are searched over there, then duration required for this search is 44 seconds, like that. And if we want to extract or export that one, you can export in XML or CSV. So it depends on you. So guys, I hope you understand the in Qradar two databases. What is the purpose of these two databases? So Ariel, to store your events and flows in time series fashion, flat structure database, and Postgres, where we are storing our configuration related data like user information, or your rules information, or maybe your log sources information, like that. So thank you guys. See you in next lecture.